What's up, everybody? Zach is back with another episode of Journey to $1,000,000. Hope everybody is having a good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day you're watching this. Hope everybody's day is good. The markets are not doing so well right now. Actually, I'm just kidding. We kind of expected it to pull back. They're like a few days away, depending on which indice you're thinking about. But they're literally a few days away from all-time highs. S&P was down 0.5% yesterday. NASDAQ almost 1%. Intel down 1/3% yesterday. So we're pulling back across the board. Even energy is pulling back a little bit. So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those days. We got out lucky with our short-term options yesterday. We had 4 going on. One Google. The SE is still open. The Apple and the Crowd. Yeah, we got lucky getting out of that because we had a decent pullback. My portfolio pulled back overall, pulled back 3.2%, which is almost $24,000. And that was mostly, of course, my long-term holds. My options I've still got those leaps. I've still got not many short terms, but of course we had these 4 opened and closed. So yeah, it's mostly the long-term holds. Soxel was down 7% yesterday, so I think that's an excellent buy right now. But also even Bitcoin's down. I mean, things are down, guys. Things are down, but it's okay. Actually, I think Soxel being down 7% is probably an excellent buying opportunity. I mean, there's not too many times that we see that down 7 to 10%, although it does happen because it is a 3x ETF. I mean, overall, Soxel is coming off of a huge comeback, I guess you could say, down to 27.5 actually from the bottom of the dip, and it's actually on a trend upwards towards 45, I think. Bounced off the 50-day moving average yesterday, so I think that if it does hold on the 50, I think it's going to move really fast to 45 plus. But of course, this is all pending what the markets are going to do overall. Of course, we don't know right now. There's nothing so negative coming out. I think we're still bullish overall long term. So I think quick, fast, not long, we'll be up towards 45.50. Yeah. And then funny thing is, today is actually 420. So happy 420 if anybody celebrates that. I don't actually know if people celebrate that. I don't celebrate that. And actually, I don't want to be demonetized either. I don't even know how that works. But hey, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so my favorite 420 ETF is definitely THCX. I've always liked that one. We've actually made decent money off of it. We were in around here, and then we saw it run up just crazy during the Reddit hype, meme stock glory days, weed stock glory days. But since it's fallen back and crossed the 50 again. Although I do think it could make a push because the news, we have a catalyst. We have a catalyst, a legit catalyst, not just a Reddit catalyst, but we have a legit catalyst. But anyways, it's the House of Representatives on Monday passed legislation that would allow banks to provide services to cannabis companies in states where it is legal, a step towards removing what analysts say is a barrier to development of national industry. So basically, quote, banks find themselves in a difficult situation due to the conflict between state and federal law, with local communities encouraging them to bank cannabis businesses and federal law prohibiting it. Congress must act to resolve this conflict. And they're making a step forward, at least, and this is obviously not a catalyst like legalization, federal legalization, but it is definitely the first step because there was, the federal law prohibits banks to let the cannabis companies open bank accounts, for example, to bank with them. So what this is saying is Congress is saying, well, actually, they're passing this law which would allow the banks to provide the services to the cannabis companies as long as it's legal in that state. So like California, Washington, Nevada, states like that. So this is definitely a step forward. And just the sentiment, I mean, it was like 300 to 100. It passed with flying colors. But nevertheless, it's kind of like that. So it's a pretty big catalyst, I think. And also, the coincidence is it's 420. Funny how things like that work. That's pretty That's comical. It's interesting. I'm very curious. Even if we didn't have this catalyst, I'm curious to see what these stocks are going to do on 420. I really want to know. But along with this catalyst, it could be pretty interesting. So I don't know. I'm not gonna yellow my life savings on THCX or anything like that. But it would be an interesting day to add a cannabis ETF to your portfolio. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. But overall, I'm bullish on the industry. It's just a matter of time until we do have the legalization. So we'll see. But overall, the futures are pointing upward. S&P, Dow, NASDAQ, and the Russell are all trending up right now. Not by very much, about 0.2% for the Dow and S&P. But still, it is something to be looking forward to on a good Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? Tuesday. Yes. That is how my life is. Just trying to churn out these due diligences and these fundamental analyses and these videos. But pretty much like that. And then I wanted to go ahead and move on to the short-term options, which you guys just love according to my analytics. And remember last week we were 100% accurate in... Oh my god, my mouse is messed up. We were 100% accurate in the short-term options, which is very strange to me. But hey, sometimes things just go well. Monday started off with a tech dip. It was just an all-around market dip, but tech dip definitely got hammered as well as semiconductors. But yeah, I mean, we got out with two. Let's go back and review. We had the Google. I cut that for a loss when it was around negative 30%. I saw tech was going down. I didn't see any support, some like very short-term support that Google was going to bounce off of within the day. So I went ahead and cut that. And tech is gapping up right now. So if you held it, there's still hope. But, you know, we can always cut it yesterday. And then we could always reopen it today. I mean, there's really no problem with that, I think. So I'll be watching Google, of course. And then Apple is actually, I closed for 10% profit. The crowd for 14% profit, which is not very much, especially if you guys know options. That is quite small, actually. But once I saw the markets starting to act very, very, very choppy. So I decided to get out of that before it starts decaying more. And then the last one is the SE, which I still have, which is not doing well. But again, the markets are gapping up, so we'll see if it improves. I might cut this for a loss, take 50%, which is not bad for such a choppy day. But yeah, I mean, definitely not the best day for call options at least. But with that said, I actually wanted to go over this Boeing put. I'm considering because since November, Boeing has actually been trading off of my trend line. Bounces off, comes back, bounces off, comes back, no matter what the 50-day is doing or the 180-day moving average. So it is one of these periods where it's approaching this trend line again. So I drew this red box as my target box where I think it might move into. It was down for the last 4 days, so we will see. Last 3-4 days at least. But we will see. So I'm considering a BA 423, which is like 3-4 days till expiration, $242.5 put at about $5.60 it's trading for. So I'm going to wait and see, because this is just my thought process. Again, I always want to say this because some of you guys just see this and like, okay, bye. But actually, this is my thought process before the markets are open. This is my thought process coming out of the previous day. So who knows what's going to happen. Boeing might open up tomorrow. Boeing might open down tomorrow, gapping up or gapping down. So, and there's not a major or minor catalyst or anything in the middle of the night usually. So we just kind of have to play it by ear once the market's open. I might just change this P into a C and do a call on it, but we'll see. It could go either ways because not every time it's bouncing off of the trend line, but it's approaching pretty close. And now is one of those times where it's close. So we'll see how it goes. But that's my basic thought process. And then also I'm looking at a Walmart 423 $140 call at 80 cents. This is a cheap one. But Walmart has just got really hammered. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Walmart got super hammered during this dip, like major. It was trading way below the 180-day moving average. But since it's come back up to the 180-day moving average, so hopefully we can see some growth. But compared to the rest of the market, Walmart it's just got hit a lot harder. So I think there is some room to come back because Walmart is also shifting towards online sales and whatnot. So I don't think it's just, I guess you could say. But we'll see how that does. Again, this is a really cheap one, so not a lot of downside. I mean, it's cost $80 right now. Of course, we'll see what it opens for, but not so much downside to that one. That one is, compared to like the $2,000 we have to put on the Google ones, it's a lot of money. But also, moving on, last but not least, this is going to be the fun one. Hopefully you guys join with me on this one. Not quite meme stock-ish, but kind of though. We'll CGC, let me go ahead and pull this one up. Canopy Growth. So if you guys don't know, Canopy Growth Corp, formerly Tweed Marijuana Inc., is a Canada-based multi-brand cannabis company. Just to give you an idea. So I do think that this one could be pretty interesting, and it's very cheap. The 423, $28 call at 50 cents. Now, obviously, this is for the meme value here, which I think that there could be on the marijuana stocks. I think that they could get pushed up. Reddit might pump it up. Insert pump it up meme GIF, but it is 420 after all. So I mean, you never know. It's only cost $50 for this one contract, so I think that I think it is justified to put a little bit of money on it at least. But hey, we'll see how it goes. I don't know, but how the MJ stocks are going to react, but I'm pretty curious to find out. So we will see, because now compared to last year and the years before, there's a lot more stuff going on, especially with this catalyst coming out on the day of the holiday. But anyways, guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to the YouTube, hit that like button, turn on that bell notifications. The Twitter, that's where I'm posting all of my live trades. So if you guys do want to trade the short-term options with me, definitely make sure you check out the Twitter. So hit that link in the description, and at opening bell I'll start trading, and you'll see all the trades that I'm making and the real entries that I'm getting. And when I close the positions, sometimes I'll post a picture, sometimes I'll make a comment under or retweet the previous trade where I opened it. But anyways, guys, if you have any questions, always DM me, send me an email, and don't forget, guys, I am doing the Stock Options 101 seminar starting on the this Sunday, the 25th. So hopefully you guys join. Entry price is really cheap. I think I only have 1 or 2 more spots left before it is full. And I really appreciate you guys' support. I literally haven't marketed that very much at all. And I just posted it on my Twitter because some guys kept asking me to do it, and that's pretty much it. And it's already filled up. It's my first one ever, so hopefully it goes smoothly. Check out prostocgadvice.com/seminar if you want some more details on basically what we will be learning during this. But if you know what a call and a put is, that's pretty much enough. Go ahead and join. Anyways, guys, see you guys on the other side. Peace.